Hey guys, if you're interested in this week's Wishlist Surpass, where I'll be filling you in on all the new makeup products I'm interested in and what products I'll be taking a pass on, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we have to start out with Ace Beauty. So as you guys already know, my love for indie brands is real, and my love for Ace Beauty has just been a recent kind of part of my life. I never really knew about Ace Beauty until they released their Paradise kind of eyeshadow collection. I think there were 4 kind of Paradise palettes, and I bought all of them, and I love all of them. Initially, I was just gonna get the Rainbow Paradise palette, but I ended up just getting all of the palettes, and they're amazing. The quality is amazing. The shades are just so vibrant, so pretty. You can create a variety of makeup looks and let your creativity kind of just run wild. And the packaging is just perfection. Just everything about the Paradise collection, at least from Ace Beauty, I adore. So when I saw that they had just come out with a new palette called the Flair palette, and it's out right now, I was just like, oh my gosh, let's see, what is this palette gonna look like? And let me just say that this palette, the shades just look gorgeous. I'm buying whatever they're selling, seriously, Ace Beauty. It kind of looks like what you would think of like the perfect summer tropical palette, tropical beach type of palette, tropical paradise, kind of like if you were in Fiji or Tahiti or Hawaii. It's just the perfect sort of tropical beach type of palette. The colors are just so gorgeous. Or even what you would think about when you would picture Rio or something. These colors are just perfect for summer. Oh my goodness. This is kind of like the epitome of the perfect, colorful tropic palette where you can just feel the heat kind of sizzling off the beaches. So, but I do have kind of a conundrum here because I really do want it, but I said I'm not going to spend any more money on eyeshadow palettes this year. With the exception of the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, I haven't been able to get my hands on that, and I've been really wanting that. If I can get my hands on the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, that will be kind of my last eyeshadow palette purchase of the year. But regardless, I really do think I'm going to get this Ace Beauty Flair palette, but just not this year. I'll probably get it the next time Ace Beauty has a sale, or maybe just in early spring I'll purchase this, because oh my gosh, does this palette kind of have my heart. I just want to be like, Ace Beauty, you can take all my money. You're amazing, and I have a crush on you. So as you can see, I am in love with this kind of Flair palette from Ace, and I will probably end up getting this sometime in the spring next year. Alright, so continuing on with my undying love for indie brands is Juvias Place. Now I love Juvias Place. I have so many of Juvias Place eyeshadow palettes. I've been wanting to try some of their blush palettes, but I haven't had the chance yet. Their eyeshadow palettes, though, will really catch my eye each and every single time. It's just kind of, I get kind of weak in the knees thinking about Juvias Place. So when I saw that they had come out with a new collection called the Tribe Collection, where there's 3 highlighters, a gorgeous eyeshadow palette that we just have to talk about in a second, and a couple eyeshadow brushes. So I'm not going to get any of the highlighters. None of them really kind of called out to me, and I don't need any new brushes. I have quite enough brushes, honestly, in my makeup collection right now. But this eyeshadow palette, like I've mentioned before, I'm a sucker for green tones on my eyes. So when I saw that this palette kind of had a variety of greens and kind of different greens on the color spectrum, and there were some oranges, some browns, I was like, oh my gosh, sign me up for this as well, because I just can't say no to you either. I'm most likely gonna get this. I thought I was gonna get it this week, honestly, because I saw that Juvia's Place was having this massive sale where they're like, oh, you know, up to 50% off. So I was like, oh, maybe, you know, this Tribe palette will be, you know, 20% off or 35% off, or, you know, some sort of percentage off. But unfortunately, when I looked closely at the email, the notification email, I saw that they were excluding the Tribe collection from any of the promotions. So that was a bummer. But I will end up getting this palette, I know, because it looks so pretty, and I love Juvia's Place eyeshadows. They're very wallet friendly and they perform extremely well. The only negative is that, yeah, with certain bright colors, they do tend to stain your lids, but that's not just solely on Juvia's Place, but with many eyeshadow brands this happens with the very kind of bright, super bright colors. But I can deal with that because the shadows are just amazing in general. So long story short, I am definitely getting this Juvia's Place Tribe palette probably around the same time, maybe in early spring, when I will also get the Flair palette from Ace Beauty, most likely. Okay guys, next up, I just have to give everyone a heads up that this news just made me so happy. So Benefit is expanding their Hoola bronzers. You know, everyone knows and loves a good Hoola bronzer. I use the Hoola bronzer light myself. I can use the regular Hoola bronzer, but I would have to use a light hand, so I tend to just go for the Hoola light bronzer. But when I saw this, now listen up guys, I saw they're expanding their Hoola bronzer range, and they're gonna have two deeper bronzer colors, so it's about time. That's all I can say. But at least they're expanding the bronzer range right now. These deeper shades will be released sometime in the spring. So it's coming up, guys, it's coming up. So get your wallets ready, because the Hoola bronzer is a cult favorite for a reason. Because so many people have Hoola bronzers in their makeup collection, so now it's good that they're expanding their range so that even more people can have a Hoola bronzer in their makeup bag. Oh my gosh, guys, next up is Tom Ford. Now, Tom Ford is so darn expensive, but so darn amazing and so darn pretty, and just, I love Tom Ford beauty products. So when I saw that they had just released a Lost Cherry perfume, and okay, I was like intrigued and way past my budget I cannot afford, so I knew I wasn't gonna get that, but my god, does it just look like a great perfume. It kind of sounds like, with the notes, when I was looking at the notes, it's a sweet perfume, like a sweet and fruity type of perfume, and you kind of would guess that because it's cherry, right? But it doesn't kind of cross the line to become kind of like a tooth-achingly sweet. It still is supposed to have a sort of warmth, a sort of underlying sexiness, kind of, I don't know, a little bit of woodsiness and sexiness to it. That kind of elevates the perfume, but unfortunately I cannot afford that perfume. So along with the fragrance, they're also releasing a Tom Ford Lost Cherry lipstick, and this color just looks beyond sexy, like the perfect kind of shade for Valentine's Day. So honestly guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Valentine's Day for a variety of reasons, but this shade does look like the perfect sort of Valentine's Day red lip with kind of pinkish undertones. It just looks so pretty and youthful and gorgeous and amazing, and I just can't with all the adjectives. It just looks just gorgeous. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. Honestly, my first impression was yes, I want it. We'll see. I might not. I'll probably end up swatching it in store first. I have a feeling though it's gonna be very hard to find. Both this perfume and the lipstick. Perfume, like I said, I can't afford. The lipstick, I'm sure, will kind of fly off the shelves as well. Anything limited edition from Tom Ford just goes really quickly. It sells really fast. So if any of these items kind of call out to you, I would suggest going in store or online and purchasing one or both, because I don't think they'll be around for very long. I think people are just kind of obsessed with Tom Ford beauty. So yeah, those are my 2 cents on Tom Ford's new releases. Amazing, but no for the perfume, but we'll see about the lipstick. Alright guys, so next up is Makeup Forever. And Makeup Forever is releasing new Ultra HD concealers, and I'm really pumped about this, really excited. They're supposed to be released sometime soon. There's no exact release date as of yet. But I think Makeup Forever is really the original sort of makeup brand who really had, from the start, a big sort of range of foundation colors for everyone. And they're the ones that did it first, even before Fenty. So we have to commend Fenty Beauty as well. And I love how other makeup brands are kind of following suit too, because everyone should feel included. Because everyone is special, okay? Everyone matters, and that's just how I feel, what I believe, and no one should feel that they're lacking. And especially during this kind of Christmas season, this holiday season, you know, I just want to expand on this sort of message of universal love. I know, I'm sorry I'm like on my soapbox right now, but I just think, you know, especially during this time of the year, you know, about family, about friends, love, you know, there needs to be more love in this world. You know, it just gets me really depressed thinking about a myriad of things that are going on in the world right now. But anyway, we need to focus on what we can improve upon and to do better and just be good humans in this world. So anyway, my point is that I'm very into this. I love Makeup Forever. I've owned their Makeup Forever HD foundation, maybe about 3 bottles of their foundation. I love the effect it gives your skin. It really is kind of a favorite on movie sets for a reason. And when they came out with their Makeup Forever stick foundation, I also loved it. And it was my favorite stick foundation for a while until Hourglass came out with Hourglass's Flawless, is it called Flawless Fusion, Flawless Finish? Or no, Vanish Stick. Until Hourglass came out with their Hourglass foundation stick. So that has surpassed my Makeup Forever foundation stick. That's still a solid number 2, but Hourglass is number 1. But the foundation, you know, is just really good. I think, like I've said, I've owned about 3 bottles of that. And maybe it's time for me to purchase another one of their bottles. It's really, really good. It's been an old sort of favorite of mine in the past. So, yes, I'm really happy they're coming out with these Ultra HD concealers soon. So, yes, sign me up. Okay, guys, so next up is Huda Beauty. Now, Huda Beauty has been on a roll lately. Oh, my goodness. So they're going to be releasing on December 26th this new product. And let me just say, it just looks really, really pretty. I don't know how well this product will perform on the eyes, but now, what are they called again? Melted shadows from the matte and metal collection, I believe. So it looks like there will be 5 kind of dual-ended sort of sticks of product, where one side will be matte, one side will have a more metal, metallic sort of finish. So the metal finish kind of reminds me of the Stila, I think they're called Shimmer and Glow. Not Glitter and Glow, right? Because Glitter and Glow would be the glitter sort of finish. So it seems similar to the Stila Shimmer and Glow, that kind of liquid eyeshadow. And the other side is going to be a matte eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. So that's something that's very innovative, very different. Normally you just see sort of metallic or glitter sort of liquid eyeshadows, not any sort of matte liquid eyeshadows that I can remember offhand. So yeah, and the color pairs just look really pretty, like you would just create kind of the perfect sort of eye depending on the tone, the color you're going for, and just sort of an easy eye to do. Kind of like today I just have one eye product on my eye, one potted eyeshadow, one of my favorites of all time, Tarte's Fire Dancer. So, you know, it saves a lot of time, so it's nice. I'm hoping that this new product of hers will work great, because it does look really pretty. It does look really kind of like something I would love to use, something that's sort of easy kind of to put on your eyes, just create an eye look. So yeah, I'm into it. I would love to try out 1 or 2 shades. I mean, they're supposed to be, I think, waterproof and smudge proof, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm just very intrigued and interested and all of the above. So yeah, Huda Beauty, keep it up. Okay guys, we have to end with MAC Cosmetics, because this collection just had me literally speechless. I had no idea what to say because it just looks so darn beautiful. It's MAC's new Lunar collection, Lunar 2019 collection, you know, for the upcoming Chinese New Year. I believe that starts around February, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh. So let me just say, the vibrancy of the red that was chosen for this collection just looks spot on, sort of gorgeous. It just looks so beautiful, perfect for Chinese New Year, and just like something I would just love to have. Still very luxe, very bougie, and the sort of engraving that's on all these products. So there's going to be 5 lipsticks, and 3 of them I believe are re-promotes. They have them, these shades, in their permanent lipstick line. So I believe the ones that will be in this kind of special packaging that are already in the permanent collection are Lady Danger, Russian Red, Ruby Woo, and then I think there are 2 new shades. And then there's this gorgeous blush duo, peach blush duo. One of the shades is Melba, which was my true love, my first sort of expensive blush that I bought, and on one of my all-time favorite blushes just in general, no matter the brand. The shade is just a perfect sort of peach blush. And the other color in this blush duo, because the pan is divided into 2 shades, looks more of a pinkish, pinky tone. So it just looks like it would be perfect to use separately, or even mixed together, or having the deeper shade towards here on your cheekbone, and the brighter shade towards the front. Like, it would be a very nice sort of blush duo to just have in your collection, and the packaging is just perfection. So, I mean, there's that. Last off, there's also this kind of a really pretty, very bougie blush brush that matches the entire kind of collection with the vibrant sort of red. My goodness. I'm for sure getting the blush duo because, oh my god. I'm not going to be getting any of the re-promote sort of from their permanent line of lipsticks, but I might get one of the new lipstick shades. We'll see. I mean, there's a possibility I might get 1 lipstick, so I'll get the blush duo for sure, and maybe one of the new lipstick shades. I'm just super excited for this MAC Lunar New Year 2019 collection. I wasn't that much into last year's MAC Lunar New Year, so the 2018, which I thought I would just be so into because it was my year, the year of the dog, so 2018, but it just, nothing really called out to me, unfortunately, for last year's Lunar collection from MAC. But this year's, my gosh, the packaging, the shades, yes. So I hope this video was fun, was helpful. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.